doing is, next chapter we have coordinate geometry. Here we have to represent the values of x and y in different axes. Before we start the chapter, you should know certain basic things about the representation of these points on a graph paper. So first of all, we know there are two axes. This is x and this is x dash. This is y and this is y dash. Now x represents this is known as first quadrant. This is known as second quadrant. This is known as third quadrant. And this is known as fourth quadrant. This represents plus, plus. This represents minus, plus. This represents minus and minus. And this represents plus and minus. Now you will ask, ma'am, what is this plus and minus? These are the values of abscissa and ordinate. Now what is this abscissa and ordinate? Just example, if I am representing a value, abscissa is x coordinate is equal to x coordinate and ordinate is equal to y coordinate. And when we plot this x and y on a graph sheet, we have to follow this values. This first quadrant will be representing plus plus, second quadrant will be representing minus plus. Now what is this plus plus and minus plus? Just example, you have given a point A is equal to 3 and 2. Now the first point represents x coordinate abscissa and the second point is represent y coordinate ordinate. If the word abscissa and ordinate is written, abscissa is for x and ordinate is for y. Always the plottings, the first point is representing x and the second point is representing y. Just have a look how to represent it. X dash, y dash. You have given a point A is equal to 3 and 2 I have taken. Now this is the origin 0. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. Now the value of A is 3. So this is 3 at the x-axis. So at the x-axis this is 3. And value of y is 2. So at the y-axis this is 2. So align a point. This will be a point which will be representing A, 3 and 2. Now I have told you just now, this first quadrant represents both the positive numbers. So 3 is also positive, 2 is also positive. So it is represented on the first quadrant. If B, it is given minus 3 and 2. Now where is minus 3? In the x-axis. It is abscissa as x-axis. So where is minus 3? Here is minus 3. And where is 2? So here is 2. So this point will be here somewhere. This will be representing B, minus 3 and 2. As I have told you, second quadrant represents minus and plus. Now if you have to represent C, minus 3, minus 2. Now abscissa is minus 3 and ordinate is minus 2. So minus 3, this is minus 3. Where is minus 2 on the y-axis? This is minus 2. So this will be representing here this point would be C, minus 3, minus 2. As it was told, third quadrant represent minus, minus. Now come to D. If D is equal to 3 and minus 2, then where is 3? Abscissa is 3. So this is 3, coordinate is minus 2. So this will be the point for D. This is 3 and minus 2. It is representing plus and minus. So this is the representation. Now one thing that you have to keep it in mind, if x is 0, if x is equal to 0, plotting will be on y-axis. It will be on y-axis, and if y is equal to 0, it will be on x-axis. I will show you why. If x is 0, the number will be represented on y-axis, and if y is 0, the number will be represented on x-axis. Now you will ask, ma'am, why it is? Just you see, I am just showing you. Now according to this, as I have told you, if the value of x is 0, it will be represented on y-axis. Just example, you see p is equal to 0 and 3. Now the value of x, abscissa is 0. So where is 0? This is 0. Where is the y? 3. This is 3. So this point will be represented as p, 0 and 3. You can see if the value of x is 0, the point is plotted on the y-axis. Is it? Now, if q is equal to 2 and 0. Now, y is 0. Where is 2? This is here. So, this point is q. 2 and 0. So, if y is 0, the point is plotted on the x-axis. So, always you should keep it in mind. If the abscissa is 0, ordinate will be on y-axis. And if ordinate is 0, abscissa will be on x-axis. The plottings will be on, if x is 0, plotting will be on y-axis. If y is 0, plotting will be on x-axis. These are the simple introduction about the graph. Now next we have the exercise. You can see the first question itself. It is asked. Just come to the exercise 33.1. Find the value of a and b. If a is equal to 8 plus 2, 5 plus b is equal to 1 and 6. Now this is abscissa and this is ordinate. So what we can write? Abscissa is equal to, here this is abscissa and this is ordinate, is equal to 1. Or a is equal to 1 minus 2. Or a is equal to minus 1, or 5 plus b is equal to 6, or b is equal to 6 minus 5, or b is equal to 1. So this is the value of a and b we found for number a. Like that you have to do number b. Now question number 2, it says, state the quadrant in which each of the following points lies. Already you know, first is negative, second is positive. So where it will be lying? Just you see. This one was the condition. So first one is lying in second quadrant. Now first one you can see it is given minus 4 and 3. So where is the minus and plus? This is second quadrant. Then it is given 2 and minus 5. Plus and minus. So fourth quadrant. Is it? Number C is given minus 5, minus 3. So where it is? The third quadrant. That only you have to write. Okay. Then question number 3, they have asked you, state in which axis the following point will lie. I have told you if x is 0, it will lie on the y-axis, and if y is 0, it will lies on the x-axis. So 0 minus 7, x is 0, it will be lying on y-axis. 5 and 0, so y is 0, so it will be lying on x-axis. Like that you have to write. Question number 4, here abscissa and ordinate is given, you have to write the coordinate points. So you can see abscissa is 6 and ordinate is 2. So coordinate points will be 6 and 2 in this way. Number B, abscissa is 0, ordinate is minus 8. So 0 and minus 8. This will be the coordinates of the point. Okay. Now up to 4 there is no problem. Now question number 5, you have to plot it on a graph paper. Just only I have showed you how to plot it in a graph paper. So up to 5 you have to finish it. Next day I will be sending you the PDF. By that time if there is any doubt you can ask me. Thank you.